everybody. I don't know why I'm here on this live. I'm waiting for instructions. I had plans to do a reading for the 144,000, but the vibe was connecting last night, and now it's like, meh. So I knew I'm supposed to be a do it. Supposed to be it. I knew, or I know I'm supposed to be here doing a reading about what? Je ne sais pas. I'm waiting for instructions. Waiting for instructions. I have a whole deck missing. I just found pieces of the deck and one random card from another deck. Okay, this is it. And at the top, got deception. Look like somebody's playing a game. It's okay. We'll just break that up right now. And peace just lovely when you want it. Okay, Jaja. Well, I've been guided to one of my music decks. One of the decks that I created for artist development. Okay. And that one is a deck. We're going to be using them for all sorts. So let's just see where God is going with this. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. So me and my lotion pot are fighting again. Found it. Playing hide and seek. Let the show begin. I heard MGM. What is M? I think that's one of their music. One moment, please. Mm. Not that one. I have to turn on my hotspot. So. MGM. A leading entertainment company focused on the production and global distribution of film and TV content across all platforms. Okay, so this is our actors and our actresses and our writers and our directors and our editors and the people who bring us great visual entertainment, ones with the blockbuster hits and the it says Metro Goldwyn Mayer MGM, a leading entertainment company focused on the production and global distribution of film and TV content across all platforms. So are you the ones who are going to be taking on my re-release studio ideas? Are you the one that's gonna owe me 10% for such a brilliant idea? I see you doing it on YouTube. I see you have, what is it called? YouTube. Let me tell you. I see you doing it. I see you. You're testing out. You're testing out the theory. But the thing is, what's different is that on YouTube, we don't have that togetherness of community. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. If it's a cinema or days at the cinema that is dedicated to re-releases of good movies that friends and family and just the community and neighboring communities can all come to this one place and enjoy, things that we've already enjoyed, they're still good. The movies are still good. They won't ever see, like now you got things like Home Alone. You got Home Alone 1, 2, 3. I don't know, I think it's about 5 of them. It's Christmas time. People would have been taking their children out to enjoy it on the big screens of other children and other families also having fun, buying popcorn and drinks and nachos and just the experience, leaving the house, like getting dressed. It's the whole vibe. Okay. Doing it on YouTube is not the same thing. I see you trying it, but you need to let go of your pride and just get it. It's called YouTube Movies and TV. I've been watching the movies. I watched Fortress yesterday with Bruce Willis. I watched Brewster's Millions. I've been enjoying it, but it's not the same, you know? And then you're gonna have to get the oligarchy to stop being so mean and all these taxes that you're putting out and people don't really have no money to enjoy. You're gonna have to release something so we can keep supporting your businesses. Why are you so mean? But I see you already testing out my idea, putting it into action. Let me turn down the thingy so you can see. So YouTube movies and TV. So yeah, I've seen you. I've noticed you. Oh yeah, and I'm sure people have been watching these movies as well. And that's your own YouTube channel, because you're the only one who have rights. So I guess that's MGM's page or YouTube platform there. Okay. So yeah, I see you've been testing out my little formula, and I'm pretty sure that you've seen that it works. You owe me 10% of all profits. Whatever you choose to do with the rest, that's you and your homies' businesses. Thank you very much. But it's the cinema, okay? And if you're smart, because of the economy, you let the prices of the tickets be low. And it's only because of the way y'all got the economy. You and your high society rich friends who are mismanaging community funds, mismanaging the running of the commercial sector of our society. Okay, it's your fault. So now you're gonna have to, if you open or if you introduce such a thing at the cinema, you're gonna have to make the cost of the tickets low and give us special prices on our refreshments and things like that so that we can continue to support the business and you support us. So it's like give and take, you know? So those who come to watch the re-release films, we get money off on the refreshments. Okay. The tickets and the refreshments. Only because you fucked up the economy. Or else you could have been charging full price. Or at least 80% of the full price. And we buy our own snacks and whatnot at the regular price. We wouldn't have no complaints then. But right now we can't afford to. So if you had that idea in motion, if you had things like Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, all the great Christmas movies that we enjoy, and the other ones for the elder populations, so people to take out their mothers and their fathers, just relive some memories. You know what I'm saying? Get up and take a shower and get dressed and smell nice and go out the house. Go out the house and just experience living life again. Do something that you love to do with those who you love. Y'all need to stop being so mean. It's fucking up your business. That's why y'all have to invent cryptocurrency. It's ridiculous. And then you want people to spend pounds and euros and dollars and yen and EC or whatever, more real money to buy your fake money that you have on the computer. And then what y'all do is y'all then cash out and turn the bitcoins or the cryptocurrency back into euros and pounds. So you get stupid people like me to come in and buy Bitcoin, and then once y'all have accumulated a certain amount of money, you people then sell your Bitcoin for the euros and the dollars and the pounds and the EC. I see you, I see you, I see you. Well, if the regular people want to be silly and not do their research and be buying into everything that you people make look cool or you advertise to us as the in thing to do, then, it's their fault. Because I've never been attracted to cryptocurrency. It just didn't sit well with my soul. Paper money is fake enough. Real assets is goods and skills. That's real money. Real money, real currency is our goods and our skills. And people put so little effort into developing their products and mastering their skills that they put themselves in a losing position. Not me. Shit. I am my greatest asset. I am my most prized possession. I am this. Is it? I developed me and what I have to offer. So even if there was no money around, people would still need my skills and my products, my services. Is it? That's how you win. So if you're an actor or an actress, Take pride in what you do. Don't drop your skills. It don't matter what the economy look like. It don't matter how much they're paying you for your services to do a movie or whatever. Always put your best work out there, because your reputation, which is you, is your currency. That's your real currency. People give you the great jobs because you're great at what you do. Eventually, you'll be able to call the shots and raise your prices and all these things, but we have to go with the flow. Right now, there's some kind of a decline present, but always put your best work out there still, no matter what. Is it? And the doors will open for you. Money will come and find you. Don't drop your standard just because the world is sad right now. Okay? Do not fall for the trick. Stay up. So MGM, this is for you. All actors and actresses, all people who make up the film and movie industries, the visual arts, literal arts, the writers. MGM. Let's see what message God got for the whole fraternity. If it's for the bosses, you'll know what applied to the bosses. You'll know what applied to you as an actor or actress in the industry. Let's just see what the messages are. It'll all make sense in a minute. I could have been on Broadway. Actually could. I don't mind doing some burlesque. You know, put on my feathers, kick my legs up real high in my stilettos, and shake my boobs like this, and push back my bum. Don't let this world make you hate your skills. Don't make this world make you think less of your abilities and your skills. Don't let the state of affairs of the world right now sour your vibe. We don't do that. Okay? Okay. All right. That was an easy split. All right. What we got? Venture outside your usual genre. Oh, interesting. What does that mean to you? So that's the subject matter. Venturing outside your usual genre. So it's like, if you're a person who is used to doing comedy, you could try doing show the world a different side of you that you've always wanted to express. Stop being what the people in power have always placed you into. Because there are some actors and actresses who, because we've seen them in comedy for so long, it's like when you see them in a serious role, it's like we can't really take you seriously. It's kind of bad for business. You should jump around, because we are not one dimensional when it comes to our character. you know so you should explore those different sides of yourselves. Try being the villain sometimes. you know if you're used to always being the bad guy, try being the good guy sometimes. you know just step outside your character, show another side of yourself that you have always wanted the world to know you as. Because even with movies and stuff, it kind of leaves a lasting impression on your character your real person itself. Because if we always see you in movies as the wife beater or the villain of some sort, then we tend to associate that with your real person. And I've heard an actor say that, and it's true. So to break up that, and you see, that's another thing. Um, the people at the top, my darlings, the people at the top of MGM who put out the orders and who set the standard, I believe that you need to learn to step back more and allow the creators to run their side of the business. If you're the one with the money who rent out the venues and pay for the different sets and pay for tickets to go to different destinations and things like that to shoot films, do that. Try doing that. Only do that. Keep an eye on the business, obviously, but you should try letting go of having so much control. Okay? Because that's killing the business. It kills the motivation of the actor and the actress, first of all, because they can't get to truly express themselves. And I'm going to tell you the truth, because I am one too. There's a beast inside of us, a girl kind of vibe inside of artists of all sorts, whether it's a dancer or musician or actress or a fashion designer, whatever we do, there's a beastly quality. Is the magic. That is where our exceptionality come from. And when you stifle that beast within us, it kind of puts the fire out. And then we who used to be really good at what we do and bringing a lot of money for the business, you kill our passion. And people can sense when we have dropped in standard. Okay? All these fake relationships that you people get these actors into and these musicians and whatnot just for shock effect or just for selling magazine. Yo, y'all need to let go a little bit and allow these people to live their lives. Let them love who they want. You'll be surprised the kind of magic. It will actually be good for business. You'll be surprised the kind of magic that can come out of your artist when they are happy. Because when you met us happy. That's why we were able to be exceptional. But when you kill that happiness in us, you kill our gift. You kill your business by extension. You minimize your income by extension. We are the magic. The stars are the magic. The stars bring the money. Because if the stars weren't great on set, what would the directors have to work with? You can write the best script, and if you don't have the right actor or actress to play that part, the script will not be given the kind of life that it can actually take on. Do you understand what I'm saying? And especially if you do not understand that side of the business, you really need to step away and let people who understand the business from inside play those roles. It's a science. It's not just acting. These people are passionate about what they do. That's why they were so great in every movie that they were ever fabulous in. You need to understand it's a passion that we have. It's the beast in us that make us go as hard as we do and end up with a production as great as we end up with when we're done. You need to know when to step back. You're venturing into elements of the business that you do not understand and that you do not have a full respect for. And that lack of respect and understanding for that element of the business is killing your business. Your workers are unhappy. They are unmotivated because they're held down and held back. The writers can't write what they want to truly write. You're killing your business. So, you, the money men and money women, the people at the top of MGM, you also need to venture outside your usual genre. So if your usual genre is getting in the way of the business, you need to venture outside that. Get out of it. Let the professionals who understand what they're doing play the part. That's how you set a strong business that will survive, a lucrative business that you don't have to steal from nobody. Only people who understand their role should be playing those roles. Stop playing favorites. You don't just put your son and daughter to be head of a department just because they're your son and daughter, because the true passion needed to do that job, it doesn't exist within them. The true knowledge of doing that job doesn't exist within them. You're killing your business. You need to find people who are qualified in whatever capacity to fit those roles in your organization. That's how you build a strong business. A lasting business. You have to know your players and you have to know where to put your players. It's not rocket science. You have to quieten your ego. Yes, you're the boss. Yes, you're the money man. You have some say, but you need to make sure when you're calling shots, it's not shots that's gonna shoot you in your own fucking foot. And if you look back over the years and be honest about the decisions you've made and the people that you have put in certain positions and all these things, you can see where you went wrong. Be honest with yourself. And these people who are spoiling society with all this stealing from the community chest, thereby bringing in inflation and all that shit, y'all need to step up and stop these people from doing the dumb shit, because they're fucking up everything for everybody. The game ain't even good again. The game boring now. Lackluster. There's no life. There's no liveliness. Ain't nothing wrong with you being a thief, but you have to know when to pull it the fuck back. I think it's time y'all pull it back. You need to build. And build properly. We need to bring more love into this situation. More good vibes. Nobody's asking for perfection, but we need to be kinder to each other. There needs to be more of an equal give and take. You're doing too much. It's like playing a game of poker and you're putting down cards that you need. The decisions that you make, you're throwing away good cards that can make you win. We know how the game is getting fucked up. Deal with it. Fix it. Y'all need to get together and put these people in check. They're fucking up the game for everybody. So this love energy is talking about exactly what I was saying to you about putting the right people in the right position, giving the right people the kind of power that they can manage, they can handle that power, because that's what they do. That's what it's their natural gift. It's their natural talent to write and to act and to sing and to dance. Let them choose the background. Listen to their vision. Support their vision. Invest your money in their vision. Because they know what they're talking about. This is what they do. It's their atmosphere. It matches their persona. It matches their vision. Stop being power hungry. Let these people express themselves. You're missing a lot. You're missing the great productions and you're missing your money. You're making them do shit that they don't even want to do, things that they do not connect with. You'd be surprised what some of these people are capable of. It's like that Terrence, the dude from, is it Empire? I was shocked to see what kind of a science genius this man is. And y'all got him acting in some hood movie with music and whatnot. He has a scientific brain. He should be in scientific movies. He understands what the fuck he's talking about, as far as I can see. You have to know your players and know where they fit. What? All this black and white shit, y'all need to let it go. It's fucking up the business. You're not making any sense. Or put some white makeup on his ass then if it make you feel better. Make him look white. So love songs, bring more love into the bring more love into the industry. And bringing more love into the industry talks about love for yourself as well. So if you know your rich friends are the ones who are fucking up society, and it's a trickle down effect where it's fucking up everything for everybody, you need to love yourself by putting these people in check, man. Y'all need to start to sort this out, or else these people are just gonna be encouraged to do their thing their own self. Then nobody's gonna want to be a superstar no more, because everybody got their own YouTube channel, or we can all get together in our own communities and support each other and just tell society and fucking social media kiss the darkest part of our ass. You're pushing people to separate themselves from you. Being a superstar isn't gonna be so glamorous if it's hell. Nobody's gonna want to be a part of that anymore. Now that we all know what it's about, y'all have a lot of changes to make. Y'all like to work on the too much illusions and control and fucking exalting yourself over other people and deciding who gets in and who don't get in. Who the fuck gets into what? It's a business. Keep your stupid shit to yourself. So what? Just because somebody don't want to join your wretched party, that mean that they're supposed to be cut out of Hollywood and blacklisted and all this fuckery. You're destroying your own business, and for what? It's a great actor, it's a great actress, it's a great writer, it's a great director. What the fuck? All these stupid rules that you people have implemented in the business, just ruining shit. Not only for the people that you're targeting, but for your own damn self. How that make you feel? You look stupid. Know which part you belong in the business. I'm talking to the executives of MGM. Know which part you belong and what you can do, what you know. That's your realm in the business. And it would behoove you to understand the other realms of the business too. It is your business. You need to understand from the bottom, come right up. You need to understand the business intimately. This is your generational money. This is your bread and butter. It's your business. Mind your own business. The underlying issue, we got venture outside your usual genre. Then we got think international. Exactly. You have made yourself so small. And international is talking about think bigger. Not necessarily international, although international too, but this is talking about think bigger. Sometimes you have to make yourself smaller to make what you're working on bigger. You're inflating yourself, but what is inflating you is shrinking. The business that inflates you is shrinking. So by the business shrinking, you shrink yourself. You're making your own self washed up, a has been. You're making your own self that. You have a business, you're supported, you're in a position where you have the support of basically the whole world. You're sitting at the top of a very powerful industry. International. Put your ego in check. You're messing up the business. Just make sure that these people make you your money. Make sure your money is being invested properly. Give them a chance, and if they fuck up, you could put things in place to get your money back or something equivalent to it. So if they want you to put in your money to take chances on them, then they need to make sure that they're bringing you returns. And you do not get to determine what the returns are going to be because you don't know how the public will react. And sometimes you put out a production today and it becomes major 10 to 15 years from now. It was way ahead of its time. You've lived long enough to see these things happen. You have to take all these things into account. People make songs from God knows how long ago, 20 years ago. And now they're blowing up, being remixed by young folk. It's a very lucrative industry. There's no reason why it should fail. Not the movie business, not the music business. There's no reason why these two should fail. Except they're being poorly managed. So we got sing about the ugly reality of that subject. So the underlying issue, venture outside your usual genre, think international, and sing about the ugly reality of that subject. So the think international, like I said, is to think big. So how you being outside of your realm in the business, okay, because you're just larger than the business, talk the truth about how your decisions have negatively affected the whole industry internationally too. You need to take a look back at your career as the owners and CEOs of MGM and really see how you and the other people at the top who are probably just beneath you, the decision makers of the industry, look at their track record, look at their decision making, and look at how it has affected the business. Over the last, say, 10 years, 10 to 15 years, maybe 20 years, you need to take a look. Sing about the ugly reality of the subject. Don't hide anything because you need to see your actual data to know where you need to make changes. This is not just about you. This is about your children, your children's children. This is about the world. You're in a position to offer some goods and services to the whole entire world. If you're not up for the job, then come out of the business. Take your ass to the gym if you are up for the job. Go to the gym, eat properly, sleep properly, take care of yourself so that you can remain keep your vitality and remain looking young and all these things. Take care of yourself so you can continue to manage your business. Because humans were not created to die. We die because we don't take care of ourselves. So talk about the ugly reality of how the business has been managed because you're outside of your usual genre. You're outside of what you know about the business. You're making decisions and those other people under you, they're making decisions about stuff that they don't really understand. And you're allowing other people to bring in their ideas into your business, and these stupid ideas are destroying your business. Y'all thought that it would make you more money. It's not working. Your social circle needs adjusting. Look, exactly. Your board of directors, your top men and top women, it needs adjustment. So you need to actually see their work performance for the last 20 years. And all them outside people who you got talking and making decisions in your business, you need to check them too. Just like in the music business, they're making these rappers sing all these horrible songs so that they could turn the young men into killers and whatnot so they could fill up their jail cells. It's a stupid business move. It's a ridiculous business move. That's not how you run a business. That's not how you make money. That's fucking foolishness. People are just going to stop listening to rap music. That's what's going to happen. Y'all are insulting our intelligence. You need to put these people in check. The shit isn't working. We're just going to stop watching the movies. We're going to just stop listening to the music and make our own shit. Make our own productions. That's what's going to happen. And if you take away social media and the World Wide Web from us, we'll get together in our communities and do our own thing. Who's going to lose? You. You rely on participation of the mass public to make a successful business. So if you're offering your services and your products to the mass public, it has to be something that the mass public is interested in consuming. We are the consumer. You don't just push any fucking thing in our mouth and think we're going to eat it. In some cases that work, but you're going too far. You're going way too far. And it's blatant. It's blatant that what you're doing is fuckery. Everybody, every show has to have in a gay person. If there's a black girl in a film, she has to be all light fucking skin type of black. She can't be no dark skinned actual black girl. All these concepts are nonsense and it's ruining your business. We're sick of it. It's unrealistic. You're just sticking things in the movie just to try and program us. That shit isn't working. It's working against you. Because we are not the fools and the gullible idiots that you say we are. That's what the numbers are truly telling you. So who's the fool in this fucking scenario? You and your co-executives. The joke is on you. Rightfully so. And I don't care if that hurt your feelings. You've been hurting our feelings for a long time. So we got write it raw and keep it clean. So this is talking about the discussions that you're going to have. Your social circle needs adjusting. Then it says write it raw and keep it clean. So there may be some harsh words spoken among you. But if they're people that you want to keep, you need to be cool enough to make your apologies. Let it out. However it gonna come out, let it come out. And then once it's all said and done and everybody stop fuming, you might need to say some apologies to some of your co-executives. Because everybody's not in a good mood right now. This is why you're coming up, because I had plans to talk to my people. The 144,000. We, the real movers and shakers of society. We are the real movers and shakers of society. Because see, God is using people like me to get your head together. You are once the mover and shaker of society. But society don't like the way you're shaking it. So that's why you're becoming powerless. So now we have to come in to get your head together so you can then, shake society the right way. And if you don't do it, God just gonna move you out of the way. That's what I said to the oligarchy. Y'all have an opportunity to make this thing right. What y'all are doing, what y'all are doing with society is too much. You're going too far, and God don't like it. And we deserve better. And God is ready for we the people to experience better. So whether that experience come through you or some new billionaires rising, it's going to happen. So write it raw, then keep it clean. So speak your piece, just plain out, and then clean it up afterwards. Because sometimes when we try to censor ourselves too much to get our point across, we lose the whole plot and we become misunderstood. So just let yourself flow. Or even before you start the meeting, tell them, yo, this is what we're gonna have to do. I might say some shit that I don't mean. I might say some shit that's not accurate or whatever, but this is how I see it, and this is why this is what I need to tell you guys. So we're gonna just and record the meeting, like videotape, record the meeting so you can go back over what you said. This is a make or break time for your business. MGM. The data is important right now. And people need to put their egos aside. This is about the facts and the figures. If you really want to save the business. And I know you don't like we the people, but if you want your business to fucking survive and thrive, you're going to have to do something nice for us, the little people, the nobodies. We are the people who put money in your pocket. We are the same people who go to the cinema to watch productions from MGM. We are the same ones to put money in your pocket. We are the same ones who buy memorabilia. We are the same ones. But you have no respect for us. It's ridiculous. We're not looking to be your friends, but there needs to be a certain level of respect for us as your customers. That's why you can't see your way forward. You have no care for us. The little people. You see us as nobodies. But we're not nobodies. We make or break your business. actually. So there needs to be an equal give and take between you and your customers. You are important and we are important. That's the truth of the matter. And I know it breaks your heart to see us that way. But that's the reason why your business is failing, because you fail to see us that way. We are equally as important as you. If we don't pay for these movies, then where you gonna get your income from? What's the point in having MGM if you have no customers to support your business? You all have lost the plot in a major way. And that's what's destroying your business. So we got, this is not your season. So this is why the business is not doing so well right now. God said, wait. This is a downtime. This is a time of this is a time of evaluation so that you know what steps to take going forward. Find ways to get people to hear and understand your lyrics. They will like it. So you see the problem. Find ways to get people to hear and understand what you have to say. They're going to respect it. All you have to do is be honest about what's happening. Sing about the reality you want to see as though it already exists. So this is planning and going forward. So you have to be honest about the past and be honest about how you're going to go forward. We're not asking you to love us. We're just asking you to appreciate us the way that we deserve. Keep it strictly platonic. You don't have to love us, but there must be a mutual respect between us because we're equally important. We want what you guys offer because we enjoy watching the movies, and you need our money. Let's play nice. Got two cards in the reverse. It says, you have been granted divine authority to be controversial, and that was in the reverse. So you have not been granted divine authority to be controversial. That means don't be a fuck up. Do not make the matter any worse than it already is. This is not a time for controversy. This is a time for clarity. That's what you all have been striving on and thriving on for the longest while, controversy. So y'all make all these fake Hollywood marriages and all this fake events that's happening in the superstars' lives and all the, you don't need to do all that dumb shit. Reality has enough drama in it that you'll get your magazine sold. Your artists will be in the newspapers and relevant and all these things. You don't have to anything. Allow them to love who they want, because if they love who they want, then when their partner cheat on them, that's real gossip. Paparazzi get work to do again. Paparazzi follow them around and see the one that they're sleeping with and all these things. It's real. It's not fake. It's time for y'all to drop all the unnecessary illusions. That shit is fucking up everything. So we got, it's all about how you say it in the reverse. So it's not about how you say it, it's what you say in this case. You don't have to, because this is why I say write it raw and then clean that shit up. It don't matter how the fuck it come out. Make sure it's the truth. That's it. Whether it come out harsh or smooth or confusing or whatever, say that shit. It needs to be said. Somebody gonna understand you. Lead out with the truth. It's not time to be controversial, and it's not time to worry about how you're being perceived. Just say the truth. It's time to fix it. MGM need fixing. That's it now. Okay, one more. Prayer is needed in this situation. You need to find some kind of God in you. Or whoever among you got God in them, let them lead out with the prayer. And you'll see what God can do. Because I know all y'all ain't some godless reprobates. Somebody there understand. God always have at least one among you. Probably hiding, because all the rest of you are like devil worshippers and all that stupid shit. But could the real God people please stand up? Because right now you need to lead out the 144,000. Y'all need to be grateful that God planted one godly person among you to keep the balance. Because right now it's the truth that's going to save MGM. And prayer. Okay? Whether it's a Jesus or a Allah thing or a Rastafari thing or every type of God thing, y'all need to invite some kind of God into your situation. And if you don't know God, tell God, yo, I don't know you, I know I've never spent any time talking to you and all these things. I didn't grow up knowing you. I'm not sure if you exist or whatever. But right now, I need help. We need help. Talk to God like that. Raw. You're being ridiculous. Don't worry about the blood that y'all are drinking to stay young. God forgive you. You stop doing that stupid shit. Go eat some fruits and vegetables and do the crazy facial exercises like me. Keep your muscles active, and that's what keep you looking young. Do I need to start some classes? Because y'all gonna have to pay me for that too. Show you how to keep yourself looking young naturally. Go walking and whatnot. And stop being so sad all the time. It's bad for your health. And worried. And the only way you can stop being sad and worried all the time is by having a superpower on your side, aka God. That's how I managed. Or that's how I manage. Because if you know my life story, you know that I have every reason to be bitter. I have every reason to be just an awful, ugly person right now. I have many things to be sad about. But I refuse. Because God is greater than any problem that can ever come by me. Oh. I already know God. That's my safe place. That's my safe space. That's my provider. That's my everything. That's my lawyer when I need a lawyer. That's my doctor when I need a doctor. God provide for me. God hook me up with the best of the best every time. Because I have a contract with the Most High. I am in alliance with the Most High. That's why I'm such a superpower. Because I'm connected to the superpower of superpowers. You need to get connected. You're falling. You're falling too far down. And see, I didn't have you anywhere in my mind. No time at all was I thinking about MGM shit. I didn't even know what it was. God want to talk to you. God got a message for you. And see, God isn't here condemning you. God is giving you solutions to your problem. God didn't come to condemn. God, it's not God's desire to hurt anybody and punish. I be wanting God to punish y'all. But God is actually merciful. God loves us unconditionally, bruv. That's why when I hear people talk about unconditional love, I'm like, that shit don't exist unless it's God. People don't love people unconditionally. We can't. Because if we do, we allow ourselves to settle for less. And that's not healthy. It's not productive. So our love have to come with conditions, but God can afford to love us unconditionally. Doesn't matter what we've done. We can always rise again. We can always live a happy life. Our best days are always ahead of us if we choose to get ourselves right with the Most High God. And then choose to forgive ourselves. Because we could get things right with God and still never forgive ourselves. our past is so burdensome that we just can't forgive ourselves, or we are bothered by people who can't forgive us. Yo, make yourself right with God and let the rest take care of itself. Make yourself right with God, forgive yourself, and don't worry about who don't forgive you. Become a new person. Become the new person that God is calling you to be. Those who still are holding on to your past self, they will have to let go eventually, because it's not who you are anymore. Okay? It's not who you are anymore. You're a new person. You're trying to turn over a new leaf. You're trying to do better. Make apologies to people. Make apologies. It doesn't matter if they accept it or not. You just do your part. That's it. Let God take care of the rest. You don't have to worry about who don't want to accept your apology. It's not gonna mess with your blessings, because you did the right thing. So it's up to them and their unforgiving self. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this deck, and then we'll come back with a part two. Check out the messages from the other decks, okay? I know people got other things to do. So I'll come back tomorrow. In order to run a successful business, you cannot lose touch with your customers. You cannot see your customers as less than you. You need to value your customers. We work in partnership. You give us great good goods and services, and we pay for them. Simple mathematics. So whoever's been teaching you to see us as your lessers, they're teaching you wrong. Okay? They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're fools. That shit don't work. You know, when you're doing movie premieres and stuff like that, instead of just calling in uh, a bunch of established or people who are part of your fraternity, you need to call in like random regular people. You know what I'm saying? To find out how your movie may possibly be perceived. You can't just call people that you're used to. It can't just be superstars going to premieres and stuff like that. Why? Because you all think the same. You all think the same. And plus, there's this yes man kind of culture. Okay? Y'all don't want to accept real, true criticism. You can't be like that in this type of business. It's not healthy. It's bad for business. Because you're not it's not the other superstars of Hollywood that are going to be consuming this product. It's the regular man, the regular woman. You need the opinions of regular people. Hopefully you link up with the right regular people. But there has to be some kind of order. The vibe is off. There's some correction that need to be done. So you should be paying me for all this great advice too. Y'all ostracized me from community as if I was trash. Y'all didn't know the type of treasure that I actually am. I forgive you. I forgive you. But it's like, fuck you, pay me. All them damn shit. It costs money. Rent costs money. My helicopter costs money. Okay? My clothes and shoes cost money. I accept your apology, but apologize to me with some money. Shit. I work hard for my money. I work hard for it, honey. I work hard for my money, so you better me right. I work hard for my money. I work hard for it, honey. See, God is doing too much now. I don't even have any space. And God is like, split that, split that, split that, split that, split that. God need to work one of them miracles with how we got 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Like, since you want me to find space for all these cars, how about you magically make some space appear? I need that type of service right now. I'm running out of space here. Alright? Shit, y'all want to think that's fake? I am a walking miracle. So I know that miracles are real. Because if it was left up to certain people, I wouldn't even be alive right now to do this message for you. Okay? I'd be deceased. But God says, not this one. God says, I like this one. I like this one. This one stays here with me. God says it likes me. So I don't care who don't like me. Think I'll be a great character for one of your movies. I just heard spectacular. I think so too. I work hard for my money. Bumbleclot. Thank you for your mercy. Oh, this is gonna take some time, y'all. This is gonna take some time. And I still gotta split. Some days at work it's so hard. what now? Ugh, I knew it. See, it's because of the magicians who be trying to fuck with my readings. That's why God has to give me so much work to do. It's so annoying. Because it's important, the order of the cards. Because the messages. You got two cards, depending on which one comes first. The message has a certain, well, an understanding. The message offers a certain understanding. When the two words are flipped, it's like saying, you have, and saying, have you. You know, it's like one is a question, one is a statement. Let's use two cards. Let's use these two cards. What we got? Sick, secret admirer. So if we got like these two cards and they come out sick and then admirer, it's like it could be saying your secret admirer is sick. But then if you switch them around, secret admirer, sick, it could be saying the same thing. Could be interpreted as the same message. Secret admirer, sick. It's like there's words missing after that. It's like an incomplete sentence, you know? So each card is in its right place. Okay, I finally here. Subject matter of this part of the message is monogamy. So obviously this isn't a relationship reading. This is a business reading. So monogamy in business talks about it's like more focus. Okay, polygamy is like focusing your energy here and there and there and there, but in monogamy it's like stay in your lane in a business reading. Okay, you're working on this and you need to focus on this. Stop spreading yourself so thin. Let's see where God is going with this. So monogamy, that's the subject matter. So we got sex, and this is a business reading. So this talks about the exchange of energies, okay? How you interact with another. Okay. So how you interact with another, God said, listen to your conscience. It is your guide. And that's what a lot of you high society people don't do. Y'all like to ignore your conscience. Y'all are professional, ignore your conscience, Sarah. Okay? That's what you all are. Professional, ignore your conscience, Sarahs. And then we have polygamy. So there's that spreading your energy too thin energy. So let's see, we got so how you're interacting, listen to your conscience about all the partnerships that you have, all the things and different industries that you're invested in. It's like I said, it's like I was saying about the music industry. The music industry is a music industry. Why you want to have shares in a jail, in the correctional industry, to a point where you have your own jail cells and you are using your music company to corrupt the society, the youngsters of society, so that they can go out and break laws and be menaces to society so that you can feed your jail cells. What kind of business strategy is that? Who does that? So if MGM is caught up in any type of business partnerships or business ventures such as the one I just mentioned, you need to listen to your conscience about these things. It's ruining your business. That's what poor business minds do. A person who is a real businessman or businesswoman, you know how to stay on the upright of things and make money. You got too many chefs cooking one meal, and nobody knows what the other is really putting in the pot or some shit. Too many people dipping in your business. Too many people offering their input. Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. But it's bad advice. They're ruining your business. Just look back at the people, these partnerships, talking to the CEOs of MGM. Look back at the advice and these business meetings and the business strategies that you guys have come up with in the last couple of years. You have implemented the ideas, and now you're seeing the results of these ideas, and it's not profitable. It's actually ruining the business. Okay, so it's time to stop and implement some new ideas. Perhaps you should hire me. But y'all don't want to pay me because y'all know that I'm just going to change everything up. But that's what, it's time for change. It's time for positive change. So I am the one to put, on your payroll. Because for where God is taking humanity right now, is either you're going to be on board with what we're doing or you're going to fall off. It's time for integrity. Okay? It's time for respectable sportsmanship. It's time to play fair. It's time to come down off your high horse and be real with yourself and with the world around you, so you can pick yourself up off the ground. Because you're on your high horse, but your high horse is on the ground. So I don't know where you need to get off the horse and go, but something needs to change. You're not doing it right. I know I'm not making a lot of sense, but that's because the fuck you doing isn't making a lot of sense. I'm not taking the blame for this shit that I'm chatting right here about horses. Come down off your high horse and your high horse already on the ground and all this shit. That's your fault. You're doing dumb shit that don't make no sense. So I have no choice but to talk the dumb shit that you're doing that don't make no sense. You're on an imaginary high horse. Your horse is actually on the ground. That's what's really happening. Your horse fell down, you fell down with your horse, but you're still in your mind think you're up on your high horse galloping off into the sunset. Or you're trying to make everybody else believe that. That's why that shit came out the way it came out. Your high horse, he 4 foot broke, can't move. Your high horse can't move. But in your mind, y'all just galloping away. Only in your mind. It's time for the facts and the figures. And that made sense because that's exactly what's happening. I'm a master linguist. I think that has to do with words. I'm a master of words. I can do word math. I'm terrible at number maths. I need to fix that. But I'm fucking fantastic at word mathematics. Okay, so the underlying issue, we got madame. What's a madame? A madame is like the mother of the hose. Okay? So who's that? Are you one of the hoes? I would believe that you are, because you're allowing people to come to you and tell you what to do. Things that aren't good for you. So you're one of the hoes. That's not you're not the madame. So who is this person? This is the person in charge. This is the person that you've given power over MGM, or the people that you've given power over MGM that's been sending out all these stupid requests that only been ruining your business. Let's read on. Madame. So we got transsexual. And as we know, the sex is talking about how you interact with each other. It's time to move. Transit, transport, trans. It's to go from one to another. Let's see where you transition into. School or education. It's time for you to leave this person behind and go re-educate yourself. Go come up with some new solutions, you and your team. Okay, let's read on. We got credit. Internet or World Wide Web. Nature's lessons. Be the version of you that you want to be. So this is a lesson to teach you that you should have listened to yourself. You should trust your own judgment. So perhaps you had the right formulas. Perhaps when this person is telling you these stupid ideas, you're thinking, it's risky, but you still follow them anyway. Out of camaraderie. Out of fear of being an outcast. You don't want to be blacklisted. Yo, sometimes being blacklisted is the best thing for you. It's better you allow yourself to be blacklisted than to have your reputation fucked up. It's better that they're lying on you to fuck up your reputation than for you to be doing stupid shit to ruin your reputation yourself. Y'all need to stop wanting to be these people's friends. They are not nice people. They're not very smart either. That's the truth. These madam people, these people who you give control over you, I'm sure this is the oligarchy and that little posse right there. Them who call the shots. These people are stupid people, bro. They don't have no business telling you ideas for your business. They don't know what the fuck you're doing. They know how they want to use your business to shape the minds of society. So they're just using you to fulfill their agenda. They're using your vehicle, your industry to fulfill their agenda. They don't give a fuck about you. And now you're the one who have to deal with the bullshit. And it still didn't work. Because society ain't as fucked up as they want us to be. Because we saw through the bullshit and your numbers dropped. Because we were like, fuck this shit. Find something else to watch. Notice that? So we got addiction, too old or ill, warmongering. warring with the public. You're addicted to this old practice of fighting with the public. Then we got time guardian. That's what you are. You're a guardian. You at MGM, you are a guardian because what you do help to shape the minds of society, but we haven't given you so much power to the point where we see you shaping our minds in some fucked up ways and we just go along with it. That's what y'all thought we do. But that just shows how stupid you really see us. That just shows how stupid you really think we are. But anyway, guardian, time, guardian, sabotage. See? Addiction, too old, warmongering, time, guardian, sabotage. They're using your music industry to sabotage us, the public. You're viewing public. Same thing with the music industry. Let's read on. So we got wanting, virgin, bad for business. Let's see. Enemies, your family, those who you rate, your cronies, your associates. So let's see what that bit is saying. So it say, guardian sabotage the wanting of the virgins, and that's bad for us. So virgin energy is pure energy, and that's what we are. But your productions have become so toxic that that's the reason why we're turning away from the business and no longer supporting the business. So you've sabotaged our desire for purity. They use you to sabotage our desire for purity. They want to turn us into just chaotic beings because it will boost their psychological industry. A lot of people are going to need therapy. It destroys families. So a lot more children were supposed to end up in that care, child protective services, and our young people were supposed to go to jail to fill up the jail cells. Just a lot of chaos. This is their business idea. That's not a business idea. That's criminality. You're breaking a lot of laws, a lot of spiritual laws that you should be acknowledging and respecting. You're also breaking a lot of physical laws. And if they're not physical laws yet on this land, then there need to be laws against this type of business strategy. Where's the Better Business Bureau in cases like these? That's a horrible business strategy. It's bad for business. Your enemies are those people closest to you. Let's read on. So we got mother, love, high value. Then we have infidelity or sexual unfaithfulness. So whoever this person is, or this madam energy, these people, these enemies who are actually your family, these people who you rate so highly, they see you as love, or you're accepted as high value when you are unfaithful in your dealings with your public. It's repeating the same thing. But God says you need to be nice to yourself. MGM. You need to be nice to yourself and tell these people, yo, yeah, you don't have to like me anymore if you don't want to, but I've seen the effects of what you asked me to do. I've done what you want me to do. It doesn't work. It's working against you. It's working against your purpose. It's working against my business. And we can't have that. Be nice to yourself, because this dangerous sex is only fucking you up. This dangerous way that you're dealing with your customers is not good for you. Pay what you owe. There should be mutual respect. We entrust our minds into your hands. We entrust our future into your hands. We entrust our children's minds and futures into your hands. And you're sabotaging us because you want to remain friends with these people in power, these other rich people. And that is spoiling your business. You would make so much more money, be so much more loved in the community. We would, by extension, love your children. Everybody connected to you would gain our love if you were being kind to us. You would gain so much more by being kind to us, and we in turn being kind to you, than what these rich people can do for you. They're only using you, because now your business is in utter shambles. What are they doing to help you correct it? Nothing. But your loyalty was to them and not to your customers. That started the ruination of your business. Pay what you owe. Partner up. You, the provider, we, the consumer. You gotta fucking get another job. It's time to do things differently. That's not big. That's what you were doing was not a good business idea. It's dead. MGM, it's dead. You need to get rid of these other rich people. You could be rich all by yourself. By now, you people should know how to bypass the system of how these rich people play. Y'all are supposed to be able to form your own alliances and crumble the power that these rich people have over society, because they're ruining it for every fucking body. Their stupid plans, they don't work. We, the masses, are your partners in this business. You make the productions, we pay for them. You make your money. We happy spending time with our families, talking about your movie for time. Sometimes things happen and I'm reciting verses like loser. That shit stick in our brains. We like it. The music, we work hard. You are the guardians of our development. As long as we believe that you are guiding us in the right direction, because we are not dumb. We do maintain some rights over our mind, just in case. And we've had to activate that power over our own minds as of recent, because we see what you're trying to program us to be, and it's not happening. We don't want to be like that. It's not appealing to. A lot of us females, we love dick. We love real dick. And a lot of us men, a lot of men, they want real pum pum for fuck. They want to stick their dick in no shitty body. It's a stupid idea. Just get back to what you do great, and we'll get back to supporting you. But y'all gonna have to get this oligarchy to get the fuck out the way. They're doing nonsense. In the music business, in the pharmaceutical business, in the educational business, everywhere. They're just fucking up things for everybody everywhere. And y'all are so loyal to them. They're only using you. They don't care about you people. They don't care about your businesses. They just want your businesses to work for them and their agenda. So they can have more power. They can have more money. More. So what happened to you? They don't care. Time that y'all get them out the way, man. You people are in the position. You know who they are, or you know people who are closer to knowing who they are. It's time that you are stop allowing these people to run society, using you guys as puppets. Because after they demolish your business completely, they're not going to help you rebuild it. I don't know where life is going. I really don't know where life is going, but I can only bring you the messages that God want me to bring to you people, so that hopefully you make better decisions for yourself and the people that you care about going forward into the future. When you're playing that game poker, you need to know what cards to hold and what cards to throw away. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there's the time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You know what I'm saying? Let life be great again. We don't need the input of those problems, of those people. They're too dark. They're horrible. So we got 3 more decks to bring you your messages from. Okay. I will have to come back tomorrow because we're already gone 2 hours. Channel FM signing off. So I hope that you found this here reading helpful. Okay. And we hope to be able to enjoy your services in the coming months and years and generations to come. Okay. Do what you do best and we'll do what we do best. But you need to get your friends to ease up off the economy, because we need money to spend. If we're going to support your business, we have to have money to support your business. And they're making inflation happen, and we can't go to the movies because the rent is more of a priority than going to the cinema. Food is more of a priority than going to the cinema. You understand? Putting gas in the car so we could go to work is more important than paying money to go to the cinema. So now we have to prioritize whatever little bit of funds we do have. That's the problem that you got. Now, another problem on top of the fact that people are turning away from supporting your movies and whatnot because it's not for us. It wasn't written, they weren't produced to please us. They're produced to program us. They were not produced to delight us. They're produced to deceive us, devise us, or divide us. And that's not cool. We are your loyal customers, have been for generations. We had a great relationship. You make the movies, we buy the tickets and the popcorn and the nachos. If you want a proper investment, here's what you do. Because you're in the movies industry, you're supposed to be investing in the snacks, not in jails or hospitals. That's not that don't have nothing to do with your thing. You're supposed to be investing in things that surround the movie industry. So you're supposed to be investing in other performing arts schools. You're supposed to be investing in, like I said, the snacks, the companies that make the machines, that make the hot dogs and the slushies at the cinema. That's your thing. You understand? Do you see the pattern? That's your industry. You're supposed to be investing in memorabilia, the cups and the t-shirts and the pens and the book bags and the lunch boxes. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to be investing in. Theme parks, that's your thing. You don't have no business venturing over into pharmaceuticals and jail, private prisons, and that's not your thing. You're supposed to be investing in book clubs and things like that. That's your realm. Develop your realm. Invest in your realm, and you won't have any problems. Then you can do your job in a positive way, in a way that it pleases the public, and the public is happy to then buy your products and your memorabilia and go to your theme parks, carry our children to your theme parks. That shit is magical. It's memories that will last forever. And it's all because of you and your other CEOs or whatever you call them that's beneath you. It's because of you. The world's a better place again because of you. So right now, if you take the right road into your future, I'm gonna say what's the word when you say like before? In advance, we thank you. If you choose to do the right thing in advance, I'm gonna thank you on behalf of everybody on the planet right now, internationally. We thank you. If you find your power, if you pray your prayer, God give you your strength to ignore those who don't have our best interest at heart so you can get back to doing what you do. We thank you. If you try and you fail, we thank you for trying. But if you try, I don't think you're gonna fail. Because as long as you're supporting the masses, as long as you're supporting we the people, we gonna support you. We don't need to see uh cartoons. It's like, what was that Snoop Dogg incident where I think it was two women or something like that, and one of them was pregnant, and then the grandson was asking him, well, how is she pregnant and she's with a woman? And then what is he supposed to say to his grandchild? Is he supposed to then fool his grandchild and say, yes, a woman can get another woman pregnant? That is scientifically incorrect. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And also pull back all the ploys that you got going on social media as well. Let our men be men again. If it's a character, it's a character. But stop trying to influence our young men to act like women. And then try and get our women to act like men. And the worst kind of the men of our society as well. The men are being influenced to act like catty women, and the women are being influenced to act like the hood men. You're doing too much. We don't like it. We don't support it. And we're not going to allow ourselves to be programmed by it. Tell the oligarchy it didn't work. And no, you don't want any more of their fucking brain dead schemes. Until tomorrow.